You know, some people might say, what's the hardest part of making a video for the masses of two? And you honestly could say it's the intro. Do I go, hi, welcome everybody, or welcome back to your channel? And today I was like, Lord, you take it away, because I have no clue how to start this. I know how I'm going to go into it, but how to, and he's like, okay, I got you. He was like, hello. I was like, yeah, I like that. Yeah. Man, we overcomplicate so much things in life. We really do. So let me help you uncomplicate some things in your life, because I'm having a waiting period. And I know some of you might be having a waiting period. You may not even know you're in a waiting period. Because let me ask you this scenario. Have you ever just seemed like you're working like nonstop during the week? You cleaned the house, you did some laundry, you went and visited a friend, you go to work, you do the same thing on repeat, but you realize you're no closer to your goals? Yeah, that's happened to me quite a few times in life. And in fact, half the time I didn't know what even the goal was. And the thing is, though, it's like we're running in circles, but you aren't lazy. That's it. You're not lazy. We're just caught in a loop. And we're wondering, how do we get out? How do we get, just pause for a moment. I'm going to even bring down my energy a bit, because this particular thing that I'm about to drop today, I have moved on to the next one you'll see. So right now my energy is there. However, I couldn't get there without this one. So I had to go back and really dig deep, because I'm gonna be honest, I recorded this video twice already and edited it twice. And like I said, I'm not going to do this for my own gratification. I'm not doing this because, yo, let's do this. I said, Lord, you told me to do this, so this is your work. And if you're not happy with it, and if I'm not delivering it right, let me know. He let me know that day. I deleted every one of those videos. I even did different camera works. It was too performative. And I got stuck in that whole, well, maybe if I do more, he's like, no. Just keep it plain and basic. The world's doing a lot of theatrical stuff. We don't need to. I just need you to deliver it, because my people need to hear it. Plain and basic. So here, we're going to do it plain and basic. And to be fair, that's my kind of learning. I said, if you cannot explain something to a kinder, you haven't mastered it. So here we go. In this moment, you could be facing transitions, like big moments of movement. Like right now, I lost my job. I'm doing this. This is a big transition. This is a very different kind of transition. For some of you, it could just be waiting. And when we're in this kind of new development or new cycle, let's call it that, we want to force an outcome. We want something to be done quickly. We want to see some kind of, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because waiting and being still seems odd. It doesn't fit. And it could get our anxiety moving, so we start creating a million tasks. Because if we're busy, that means work is getting done. No, it isn't. It really does not mean that. And I used to be that kind of person that'd be like, I would see someone at work doing 1,000,001 things, but I'm like, they didn't do nothing. They were running this whole week and nothing got done. They still have so much to do. Why are they running like that? What they do? What is this person actually doing? It's that run themselves ragged. And that's what we do, especially when it comes to God telling us our calling, our plan. And some of us is just like, all right, Lord, you tell me this is going to happen. I saw the dream. You gave me the calling. Where's the result? And he's like, we're going to get to the result, but we got to do some stuff first. And you're like, all right, I'm putting in the work. No, you're putting in your work. I didn't tell you to make those 2 videos like that. I didn't tell you to do 5 different locations. I didn't say any of that. Did I tell you that? No, you didn't. Okay, I'm speaking to myself right now. But I'm being honest with you, how it looked on my end. How's it look on your end? Please do tell me. And I'm not pulling this out of my, you know what? I'm going to bring it with the verse. You know, you always got to go back to the Bible. Go back to his word. I'm getting ahead of myself because there's a series coming up that I'm excited for because I heard a story when I was a kid and I went back as an adult and I said, ooh. But I was like, you're right. That's a story. You got to be careful when you teaching kids this, because I would have ran a totally opposite way. But that's for another time. Make sure you come back and see it. Oh, it's going to be a fun one. I'm excited for it. And it has nothing to do with even my journey. So we think. Anyway, so there's a beautiful reminder of what we're talking about. The waiting, the staying busy, the trying to move forward. But honestly, that's just your anxiety. You're doing a whole bunch of 1,200 things. And God's like, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do any of that. Slow down. Take a breathe. Take a breath. Take a breather. Get your words together. So here's a beautiful reminder. It comes from James 1:4. James. And James 1:4 says this. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. So you're probably like, man, we're still in James? You're still good? Yes, because sometimes scripture takes a while for you to learn it. So like when you're like, God, give me a word, give me a word. He goes, you didn't learn the word I gave you last time. So why would I advance you? I need you to catch this one. Okay? Let me read it again. It's from James 1, chapter 4. Let perseverance finish his work so that you may be complete. So you may be mature and complete. Mature. Not lacking anything. So notice it says, let it finish its work. It's an invitation to stop forcing a timeline, a setback, and trust what is being built inside of you. All right. So what does that mean? What does that actually look like in real life? I'll give you my 2 examples, and then we're going to talk about what it may look like in your life. So here's my 2 examples. My first one is this. Showing up, making the videos, setting up, most importantly, sitting down with him in his word and saying, what is it the people want me to hear? How can I be an example for them? A living example like in your Bible. That takes time. It takes time setting up. It takes time, energy. I have 2 goals. One is to continue to do this. The numbers are small, ladies and gentlemen, but that's okay because it needs to hit the people that I know are going to grow his kingdom. This is not just some random work I'm doing. This is serious work, and I take it just as seriously because I never want to give you something that's just not for you or something that's just going to hinder anything. What it is it could be in your back pocket for later on, and you can come back to it. But I don't want to just give out foolishness. Not about that life. So this takes time. Every day showing up. Every day getting in the word. Every day asking for more information and clarity. Praying. Talking to others and be like, what did you get from this verse? Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you for letting me know. Going to church. Bible study. Going to the prayer. Those are all part of the corporate meetings. I got to go and show up. And I also got to be present. By the way, I'm a human being. I get tired. My other thing that shows how perseverance work is this morning. Got up at 5:30, 6 o'clock. I was out the door. I did a 4-mile walk today. And yes, there was a nice steep hill. And the thing is, that's it. But today I noticed when I was going up the hill, I was like, oh my goodness, this isn't burning like it used to. That's because I've been hitting the gym. I've been building up that endurance. And so usually taking a walk, I get cut through the park. Nope, did cut through the park. Then I get cut through another way. Did not. I did the full loop, which is 4.10 miles. And I did it with no music. I just went out in nature and just looked around. Today was beautiful because it's great in me. So if the lighting's off, sorry, but not sorry because this is my kind of weather. But perseverance, that's it. And then another one is coming home and not just saying, oh, you worked out today so you could treat yourself. No, I made me a nice 2 breakfast tacos. I made dinner ahead of time and my lunch. I'm going to stick to this schedule. But here's the thing, that doing all that is not instant. It is setting up for the blessing to come. And you got to show up. And I'm not forcing it or fighting it. I'm accepting what it is. I'm accepting what I'm being told and I'm doing it. And it's not overwhelming. No, it is a blessing because he's building the body that could hold my dreams. He's building the community that's going to be able to help the kingdom people. And it's not overtime. It takes time. How's it look for you if you got kids? Trust me, I'm working in education. I also see the kids at church. If you got kids, you got the little one. You told them 500 times today, sit down, do this. You're giving nonstop instructions. You are literally repeating yourself nonstop. But here's the thing. You know, if you keep doing that, that child's going to become an adult that's going to look back and learn from those lessons. It's not overnight. The behavior change is not overnight. Trust me. It takes constant repeating to get a kid to understand this behavior is not acceptable here. This is how we do A, B, and C. It's just like learning. It's not overnight. A kid learns how to read. Give him grace. It's hard out there for these children. It really is. But if you continue to put in the work, when it's time for that diploma, they are mature and complete and get that diploma. Another one, working on the job. Maybe you've been there 5 years, 2, 3, I don't know how long, but I know how this feels. And you're still in the same position. You've put in for promotions. You get a little bit of here and there. But you're like, Lord, I know there's more on my life. I know there's better for me. And he's like, yes, there is. So why are we not moving? Because I need you to be diligent in where I put you now. There's things to learn. There's people to connect with. So you show up every day. You put in the work. You show integrity. This is where let perseverance work so you may mature and be complete so that when that out of that world blessing comes. And let me tell you people, I'm just letting you know, I have now seen this week, the Lord's just dropping miracles on miracles on miracles on me. I don't know. One day I'm going to share with you, but right now I'm not told to tell you because he's like, that ain't nothing. That was just something I'm giving you to endure. He's like, that was between you and me. So I'm going to leave it there. But the Lord, his imagination is far more than ours. Obviously, look what he created. So what you think is just, you're like, oh, Lord, this is an amazing blessing. He's like, sweetie, that's just favor because I love you. My blessing hasn't even come down to touch you yet. That's just favor because I just woke up. You woke up this morning and I just wanted to say I love you because I do. So keep showing up. I'll say this. If you were to look at your bank account right now and they dropped $1 billion, $1 billion, not a million, $1 billion in your bank account, what would you do? Oh, I'll pay off my house. Okay, what about the taxes? What about where you're going to put it? You just could keep it in one bank account, $1 billion in one account. What would you do when the government calls and stuff? See, the Lord will set up people in your life. He will set up things in your life to learn these lessons so that when he drops the blessing, you would know what to do and how to handle it. And you just say, thank you, Jesus. You said it and it came and I kept on forward. So today, my call to action for you is don't think of perseverance as a punishment. It's preparation. It's getting you ready for the next step. Because remember, the Lord knows how to show up in your life in the way he does. And he does show up. You just got to pay attention and be able to receive it. You got to be the one to receive it. Because remember, he's never going to force anything on you. That's called free will. So God doesn't want you to reach your destination halfway. He wants you to reach your whole. So here's some 2 steps I'm going to ask you today. 2 steps. Because we're going to stop micromanaging. If you believe it, put it in the comments. I'm not micromanaging anymore. Please don't be a micromanager. No one likes that. Nobody. I don't know one person that's like, yes, I love a micromanager. Nobody likes a micromanager. But here's 2 things I want you to do. 2 things. If this resonated with you today. If it did, do these 2 small steps. First, drop a comment below sharing one area, just one, where you are practicing patience. You need to practice patience. Because here's the thing, let's support each other on that. We are building a community. It's small now, but when it blows up, you'd be like, I was the first one who made a comment. That's me 4 years ago. That was me. And God worked with me now here. This is a live journal. Use it. And then the second thing, if you know someone who is currently going through a waiting period or a transition and you think this would help them, please share it. Share it, discuss it with each other. Say, hey, this is what I watched. I think this could help you. Put it in the background while you're cleaning or make a dinner. It's all right, but just listen to the words. So before I leave, I want you to take a deep breath, myself included. Ooh, I needed that. Stop forcing the pace. I used to really not like that in schools. I don't know why that's hitting me right now, but when we had every student learns at the same time. No, that's not true. So stop forcing the pace. Let endurance work. Stop forcing. Stop trying to force God's hand. For we know He only wants the good for you. He has no motives that are against you. He's the only person you can 100% say, He has only my good. He only has for my good. And that's why when I work for the CEO, I don't feel like he's going to backstab me. And it's so nice to have that feeling. And you have it too. Because everyone was made for a purpose. And when you find your purpose or your calling, just know, it's nice to have a CEO who's not after me. And who has only for the good. So stop forcing it. Stop trying to force His hand. Let the work go through. Let's mature together. Let's be complete. And I will see you next time.